Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the woods of Idaho. Jeremy S. from TTAG, thetruthaboutguns.com here. I'm out in the woods today checking out a backup sight system from a company called Zero Bravo. They are very, very simple. They are called the REOS, or Rapid Engagement Offset Sights. Not to be confused with ROUSs, or rodents of unusual size. They are basically just a round drilled aperture in each of these two sights, which clamp onto your primary optic, onto your scope. In this case, they're 30mm size for a 30mm scope. And really, it's for a scope that's more dedicated for long-range shooting than this one, for a scope that starts at a zoom of like 3.5x or maybe 6x and goes up from there, because they allow you to switch to a close-up aperture for targets that are in close. If you're zoomed in at 6x, it's hard to engage targets that are 25 yards and in. But when you're looking at things like 3-gun competition, where a lot of stages have close-in targets and targets out to a few hundred yards, it really helps to have two platforms, or maybe you have a fighting rifle or defensive rifle or whatever, and you want backup sights that do not require batteries or any other sort of technology. And if you're using a scope with zoom, flip-up irons don't work unless you actually remove the scope. This is kind of rainy and nasty and windy and cold out here. Let's jump inside to do a close-up on these sights, and then we'll be back here to do a little bit of shooting on a torso target from rubber dummies, see if we can actually get it on target at like 25 yards and see if we can make any groups.
Looking through the scope, in this case zoomed in 6x, flip over to the backup sights, and back to the scope, and to the backup sights. Pretty quick and easy.
Alright, we're back in the woods. As you can see, very simple mechanically. They were very simple for me to dial in and get them on target. So let's go ahead and run a little scenario here. Let's say I'm shooting off into the distance with my scope, and then I want to come in for this target that's about 25 yards. And we'll see how we can transition over to these sights. Nice, and we have hits, center torso. One more time, long range and then close. Dead on. They're pretty easy. Lens cap closed. I'm going to use the REOS. One a little low. Rest, center torso. Check out the target. So there's what he looks like after a few shots with the REOS. I'm going to step back to a full 25 yards now. I think I have a couple left in the mag. Not 25. Looks like I'm a little high on the head. Let's give this guy a belly button. Hey, not bad. Okay, prepare the target with a little paint. I'm back here at 25 yards again. I'm going to see if I can get a group. 5-shot group from standing, just see how tight I can make the thing. Not bad. That was actually kind of hard because there's no point of reference on this target looking through these little apertures. It's just a field of plain white. I should have put a dot on there, but hey, it's a group.
Not bad, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. I'd definitely call those battle acceptable, or A zone. We were shooting 3-gun. A little high, but I think I have to adjust these things just a little bit more.
All right, thanks for joining me to check out the REOSs, or Rapid Engagement Offset Sights from Zero Bravo. They are lightweight and rugged and simple, and that's kind of the name of the game in backup iron sights, so they definitely hit the mark there. They're a little weird to sight in, but it actually went very quickly for me. I dig them. I think if I could change one thing, I would probably color the inside of the front sight white or some other color. I might just take some white out or something and get in there, because you have to line up that front one inside of the aperture of the rear one with them both black. It's not quite as quick as it could be, although you see the front one coming in the field of vision like you can see in the photos on T-Tag. If you follow the link in the description below for the photographs and more information and all that good stuff as usual. There's also a link in the video description to Zero Bravo where you can find the REOSs. Thanks for joining me out in the woods and back in the cabin here. Please like and subscribe if you would, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys out here next time.